to the channel. I hope you all are having an amazing day. I guess I might as well introduce myself a little bit. My name's Darren. I work full-time here at Import Motors, and I'm going to be kind of working on somewhat taking over the YouTube channel for my brother. He's been very busy all summer with a lot of different things, and we haven't had much time to get new videos out. So I'm going to be kind of trying to video a lot more so we can try to get more videos out for you guys. I keep him busy writing those paychecks for me, but anyway, we got a fun project today. Enough of the talking, let's get into it. Okay, so what we have here is a 2013 Audi S7 with the 4.0T motor. But who wants to spend $30,000 to $40,000 on a car and still be slow? There's no fun in that. I mean, some people would probably think they're fast stock, but for a lot of people that doesn't quite cut it. So we got a few things to try to fix that and make it better. So let's go take a look in some of the boxes we have sitting over here. That looks fun. New turbos just make anybody happy, I'm pretty sure. They do me anyway. Alright, so anyway, we're going to be running the TS1 turbos on here, which should be a little bit bigger than the stock RS7 turbos. And then we're also going to be doing, let me pull this out, upgraded fuel lines and also the upgraded high pressure fuel pump kit and capless downpipes. So it should be quite a lot of fun after that. But we're going to have to start tearing into it, so let's get to it. So I got the car up in the air. The first thing I'm going to be doing is pulling all the wheels off. Customers taking the wheels to get refinished and powder coated. So I'm going to pull all those off for them, and then we'll get into tearing the front end off. Alright, as you can see, I got all the wheels off. Got them all stacked up over here, ready for the customer to pick up and go get refinished. So, the next thing we're going to do, can't really see anything with these big covers. Try to get this off. We'll just put this down here for now. Okay, so here are the stock turbos. Looking at them, you'd think it would be pretty easy to replace them. But for some reason, whoever designed these decided it would be a good idea to put their V-bands on with the bolt to loosen them all the way down around the bottom there, which is pretty much impossible to get from the top. Which means everything on the front end of the car, all this, everything comes off so you can get down in there and remove those. So, first thing, we're going to start with taking the bumper off, pulling the core support and the radiator, basically everything in front of the engine, and then we'll get into the engine. Now that I have the car up in the air again, in order to get the bumper off, we're going to have to come down here, get rid of all these belly bands, take all that off, loosen the bumper under here. There's T25 screws right there. Those will come out. And then we're going to have to come up here on the sides in the fender liner and remove all the fender liner screws. Kind of see them. There's one. Up there, there's one. And then down here. Okay, so I think I got all the screws out that I need. I normally always forget one or two, but I think we're ready to slide the bumper off now. Basically, you're just going to pop the sides out with just held in with plastic, and then it should hold forward. Just like that. Just like that. There's a couple plugs here in the back I'll show you real quick. There's a plug for the fog lights that goes right there, over on this side. Also, the windshield washer fluid hose would normally be right here. I had already unplugged that to let the fluid drain out. That one I wouldn't have needed to unplug, but I did. And then there's one plug right here, which is, I unplugged them. There's that one that goes in the top, and then the fog light plug. And then over on this side, the other fog light plug, and then here would be the windshield washer fluid hose, which is drained out into there already. So yeah, we got the bumper off. I'm gonna set that out of the way so we don't end up damaging it. And then we're gonna get going into, probably the next thing is moving the headlights. Removing the headlights in these is fairly simple. Basically you have, if I can get it to focus on it, right down in here, there's a screw there, this one, and then one more right down there. You just have to loosen those. You don't even have to take them out the whole way. It just slides in around them. You loosen those, and then normally what I do is slide the whole headlight forward so you can get to the plug a little easier, and unplug it, and it should come right out. There's one more down in the far corner here that I forgot about. And there you go, it comes right out. Okay, so I got the bumper and both headlights removed. So the next step will be, I'm gonna be removing the crash bar, which is this bar right here, and this wiring harness that runs across for the lights. So I'll just have to lay that, I'll just lay that up around the corner here. And then I'll be able to pull the whole radiator, AC condenser, and everything out all in one piece. That all I have left then is the actual core support here, which it comes off fairly easily then. So let's get to it. I'm gonna put you up in the tripod and I'm gonna try to get this knocked out real quick. Okay, so if you've ever worked on a car or drained the coolant on anything, you know what I mean by when I say no matter how careful you are, you're always gonna get some coolant on the ground. It just comes out of everywhere. So I'm gonna try to get that cleaned up real quick, and then we'll move on to getting the rest of the core support off. I got the radiator and everything pulled out, so all we have left is the actual core support right here, which is pretty simple. And then we'll get into starting to tear down the engine. So that'll be fun. Let's get to it. Okay, that's a little better. All right, so the next thing in line is, I took these out already earlier. I just had the right thing on my driver, so I just popped them out real quick. So we got, I don't know if it focuses, right here, there's 3 on each side, 1 on the top and 2 on the bottom. This side's the same way right there, 2 on the bottom. So it's a 16 millimeter bolt. It's pretty standard on any Audi. And I got them all broken. Impact on there. Run them out a little faster. So I forgot about there's a couple T25 bolts on the rear belly pan that go into the bottom of it, which I thought I could just load that belly pan on there. But it looks like I'm going to have to take it off. Try this again. Just like that. Alright guys, well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. The next video will be tearing more into the engine, pulling the turbos off, and kind of be going over a step-by-step process on that. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe.